All right, and we are here, and I know you've been waiting all week. It is the company for the I was about to say January, the April 23rd
Yeah, it feel like that at
show.
times.
Hope everybody had an amazing week, an amazing weekend, and we starting Monday off with a bang. Got the crew back here, minus or sans Rich. Got Sosa
Sans.
down here. We have Jonathan down here, and of course me, Brian. We're gonna talk about a few topics here. Nothing life saving. We ain't gonna cure no diseases tonight, but we're all gonna hit some things that's been on my mind, some things that have been going on our minds actually, some things that have been going on. So our first topic here, man, I think the
Hey,
hottest
we're
album to
STD3.
what?
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. First topic here, what I think is the hottest album of 2018 has been released.
Has it?
My personal opinion.
Okay.
J. Cole's album is going to be the hottest album of 2018. I honestly don't think anything else is going to be coming out that's hotter than what J. Cole is about to release, or J. Cole has released.
I just saw a report where he topped Drake bitch ass on for streams on Apple.
No, he topped. He topped him, but he topped Taylor Swift on Apple Music and Spotify in the debut week.
He topped that motherfucker.
Yeah,
damn.
Mayonnaise, Miracle Whip, all that.
Extra raisins.
Say what?
Nothing.
So what I did was what I usually do is when an album comes out, I will I'll download it if it's available on my thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll go to the gym and listen to it because I think that's when I have more time to just sit there and listen to music. So I let J. Cole roll, did not skip a song.
Yeah. I remember you texting me that.
Yeah. Now, of course, it's not as long as the albums we would prefer because when we were younger, albums had 15, 16 cuts on it. So this one, I think, well, no, he had 12 cuts on his album.
Migos had like 24 tracks.
I'm sorry.
Who?
It's got
Migos.
24 tracks or 12 tracks?
Migos had like 24 tracks. That Culture
Who
too.
cares? Fuck them.
Hey, I'm just quoting for the culture.
Yeah, J. Cole had 12 cuts on the album. And I, to be honest with you, fire.
That's like Illmatic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
fire. He took his time. He wrote for this album. He prepared for it. He released it, and it is fire.
You need to talk about that cover, bro.
I'm trying to figure the cover out.
You haven't looked at the cover? Take a good look at the cover.
I'm looking at it. Explain the cover.
Sosa, look at the cover if you can look at it. Somebody broke it down and they made it simple. Like, look at the girl. Look like she's sniffing coke. Look at the kid like he drinking lean. The other one smoking weed. The other one got a pill on his tongue.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's the king over these fools.
Yeah, he even had a song on the album about, talking about, the state of hip hop, and it's dope. And I think the reason I like J. Cole so much, I like storytelling, and I like people who tell, whose lyrics follow a theme.
Absolutely.
So his it was just fire because it was storytelling, and that's what I like. So it was a breath of fresh air. Like I said, I tried to listen to what's the girl's name?
Rhapsody?
Cardi B.
Oh, Cardi. Get my bad.
Yeah, I listened to Cardi B's album last week. And she had me up until like the fourth song. And after that, I just started skipping.
What you mean? You started skipping.
Yeah, I started skipping songs.
I was about to say, nigga, you got a Sony Discman? I was like, what's going on?
I'm still on them cassettes.
Stupid. Yeah, I haven't peeped the Cardi album. Yeah. It didn't even cross my mind. It's like, shoot, I appreciate her. I like the fact that she's winning out here, but ain't for me.
But I mean, everybody's doing the same thing, and to be honest with you, they say, "Oh, this is what they're selling. This is what's selling." It's because that's what you're dishing out.
Yeah.
If you put something out different and give somebody an option, then they'll listen to something different. But as long as you pushing that bullshit,
What you say, Sosa?
You know how familiar this shit sounds?
Explain.
Yeah, explain.
So J. Rule did I forgot what song it was, but Primo did a beat for J. Rule, and J. Rule put out a video, and they was talking about Coogee suits and blah, blah, blah. This was like 95, 96.
Yeah.
And because everybody was doing Coogee this and Coogee that and blah, blah, blah. And Biggie was in the middle of that shit.
Coogee down to the socks. Got it.
Right. And then that's when Biggie come back with Kick in the Door. And he dropped a little diss on J. Rule.
Yeah.
And all J. Cole was doing was what J. Rule did. He's saying, y'all doing this, this, and this. I think the Roots actually did the same shit. It's like, this is all we're doing in hip hop now?
Yeah, what they do. Yeah, you know, Biggie got mad, but Biggie loved their music at the same time. There's a big write-up that Questlove did a couple years ago in a magazine about that.
Right.
Yep.
And J. Cole always did his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not surprised to hear that, you know, Ryan say this is gonna be the hottest album of the year, because fuck everybody else.
Yeah, I personally haven't listened to the whole thing. I got through track 5. I ain't gonna front. I got stuck on the cutoff when I was at the gym. I'm like, shit, this beat is riding. And then I didn't get past it. And then I started listening to like Travis Scott and ASAP to keep going through the games. But it sounds like the rest of it's gonna be good. I'm gonna get to
it is. What I was explaining last time, I think we talked about this a couple days ago, or when I was listening to it, it sounds like what he did was the trap beats or the mumble rap beats that these guys are using. He used those beats, but he used them correctly. Like he put lyrics on the mumble rap beat.
And when you said that, if you listen to it, he's rapping almost in the same cadence as them and using the same ad libs, but he's fucking enunciating at the same time. Where you hear every damn word.
Right.
That's something I noticed.
Speaking English.
Yes, he is. I could a couple times and be in melody. That ain't hard to do.
And somebody made go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, somebody was saying that okay, so we had J. Cole drop the album and he's talking about, you know, the state of hip hop, and you had a few other guys before him drop albums, and they're trying to change the game as hard as they can. You know, because if you listen to a few of the albums that have been dropped in the past, they're all enlightening albums. I think it was J. Cole, and who else dropped the album before J. Cole?
Well,
it was something. Kendrick.
But Kendrick won a Pulitzer for that. Think about that. Pretty much said that was poetry.
Right. How the fuck you do that?
Because if you listen to the album, it's like to me, it might not say his softest album. It could have technically was more commercial album because everybody could listen to it. But at the same time, you listen to it, it's deep as shit. It's the weirdest thing to explain.
Yeah. When you talk about crossover, you want a Pulitzer.
Yeah.
How much more crossover can you get?
The best crossover album he could ever put out, and yet you cannot say he sold out. Nowhere close. It's the weirdest thing to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
So like I said, album of the year.
This motherfucker got a Pulitzer on his shelf.
Ain't many people out here. All the people Pulitzers are like the boring. Not to call them boring, but it's people we don't think about. It's like writers we were forced to read about in school and stuff. Maybe some presidents in there, but that's it.
Yeah, and you know it's pissing these people off that hate us and hate our culture. Yeah, because he getting a Pulitzer. Kobe got what did Kobe get?
Kobe got an Oscar for that short. Yeah. I thought nothing of that short when I saw it. I'm like, hey, whatever.
Yeah, so these guys are getting these awards and accolades for stuff they really, shouldn't be getting it for.
Yeah.
Because
Cap
we're
got the fucking
art.
Amnesty International shit.
Yo, you saw what he wore?
No. Okay, I got to
see what he wore. Yo, what he wore? Did I have it? I don't know if I screenshotted it. Boy, I was like,
shit up. I'm gonna get something.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
You said Cap?
No, that's some good. I mean, it's
I got it. If you don't find it, I'm about to put it in the chat right now.
With the landscape of how the politics is right now, for.
Hey, I just put it in there right now so you can see it. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, if y'all peep that video where she announced it, it's a black lady. She had that look like, ha, we got one. That's always the look she had. It was so funny, man.
She had the in your face look.
Yeah, I saw it on Jesus and Mero. They said, ha, look at her.
There we go.
You see it? Yeah,
what
man.
The hell?
Yeah.
Oh man, that man came straight from Wakanda with that one.
He came through. That's what he did. He came through. That's what he did. That is
shit.
Hey, that man claiming that blackness.
That's a good look. That's a real good look. But hopefully we'll start seeing stuff like this more and paying attention to it, because I swear what the media plans or the media chooses to show, it ain't this.
No, it's not.
I don't fuck with
that at all. It's not at all.
We'll continue climbing. We'll get up there. This is album of the year. Who else got to drop an album? Kanye dropping an album with like 7 songs on it.
Have y'all heard?
Wait, who? Hey, stop.
Uh-oh.
Fuck him.
Uh-oh.
Who you got a problem with Yeezy? With Ye?
Yes.
Did you hear what he said?
I never really liked him as a person. I can't front on his music.
Well, yeah, well, shit. You want to address that? Well, let me address this real quick. And remember, we can talk about what we talked about yesterday. This is just a blurb. Y'all did hear who album he executive producing, right?
Who?
Nas.
I mean, but the thing is,
Nas terrible beat kicking ass. Come on, man.
Nas is so particular with his style. I don't think he's gonna let Kanye. I would hope so. He's been in it for a while, or maybe he's sold out and he's gonna do a mumble.
I was about to album. I'm about to say, man, Common finally listened to somebody, and shoot, that was his comeback. Because of that, he started being in movies. For goodness sake,
yeah,
that was his comeback, bro. Because after Electric Circus, that was a rough album.
Was it?
Electric Circus.
I didn't listen to it. I didn't.
Come Close was flames, but after that, there ain't nothing on there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I can't fuck with Electric Circus.
Sorry, but yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
and I'll talk all day long, but I can't.
Yeah, dude, I can say I'm a big Common fan. I tried that album so many times. Like, maybe I'm not hearing something. Nope, there ain't shit on there.
A lot of times you will get an album that's hard to listen to at first,
and then you catch it later.
And then you catch it. Like, I'm probably the only one that liked the Lil Wayne Rock and Roll album.
No,
I liked it. It grew on me. I'm a Wayne fan. I'm a Weezy fan.
I don't like him either.
You were very eloquent with your disdain just now. I'll let you know. I don't like him
either.
I don't. You know, you try to be politically correct, but you're uncouth swine, so you kind of mix that into with education, and then you say fuck them or fornicate them or whatever.
Yeah,
fuck Wayne. And Kanye.
I like Wayne. Now, Ye. I think what's happening with Kanye is this whole thing with whoever is trying to control what minorities and black people and other people listen to and what leader they follow. They're still trying to find a black leader. So they're getting these really influential black folk to say dumb shit.
Wow. Yeah.
Like Kanye said something recently about what was it, Black Lives Matter he was attacking?
Is he still? Is he really influential now?
Well, that's
Don't you think that shit might.
Nah, he still is. It feels like he's not, but he still is.
Yeah, he still has some sort of pull. So
think about it. He did that and a small thing, and like Twitter like exploded. It's been exploding every day since then.
Because he agreed with the black chick, the Republican black chick.
Oh God,
I can't remember her name, but yeah, because she was up there and she said that she could stop some Black Lives Matter protesters that were one of her speeches, and she said I confronted them and I shut them down. I was like, yeah, okay.
Bitch, you probably just cut the mic off. Is all you did and started yelling.
But yeah, they're looking for a minority leader, and what they don't understand is we don't need a single voice to tell us what's right and wrong.
Oh, like that guy they go to, like on, like, let's not say CNN, but like let's say something happens, it's the person they keep calling, like used to be like Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so and they're not going to find one
because they're trying to take. They think the blueprint of the '60s civil
rights movement
should be the same blueprint as now, and it probably won't be, and it probably shouldn't be. It needs to be updated.
Everything is so nuanced now. Everything isn't just slap dab in your face now. You can't attack it the same way.
Yeah.
No.
We're passive about their stuff. Why would we be so aggressive? It's kind of hard to be that way, in my opinion.
But they'll learn. Kanye's not our leader.
Nah, and I'm a big Kanye fan. It'd be hurting me every time he say dumb stuff because I listen to every album. Like as soon as it dropped, time stops. But I don't know now.
Yeah, and now that we
then
know
you must
that
be having labor pains when he married Kim Kardashian.
Very much so. Very much so.
And now he has the giraffe print hair and all this other weird shit going on. And that's what's gonna happen is he's gonna release this Nas album and we're gonna listen to it. But it's not gonna be a huge selling album because to be honest with you, just gotta have a few people to say it's garbage for nobody else to listen to it.
Which is sad.
I'm listening because it's Nas.
Yeah, I'm listening to it because it's Nas. Nas had a good last album. And that the one that had Cherry Wine or whatever on it with Amy Winehouse?
Oh, that was a long time ago, man.
That's the last time he had an album, like 5-6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's the one with Junior Gong.
Oh, yeah. I listened to that like once, but yeah, shoot, they rode that for like 2-3 years.
It was all right, man.
Making money. I believe it because I like Damian Marley. Damian Marley album's right.
Oh yeah, I'll buy Damian Marley album as soon as it hit. So
yeah,
I got no problems with that. But we'll see what happens. I still think that this is KOD is going to be just one of those albums you're going to ride to for the rest of the year. As far as people who like lyrics, I'm not going to sit here and say that everybody's going to rock with it because some people got the attention span of a fucking goldfish. So as soon as they put the album down or stop playing it, they're going to forget they got it. But for those who keep going back to watch their spirit in some amazing hip hop or some amazing lyrics, they're going to go back to this album repeatedly. I'm going to listen to it.
What are some standout tracks?
Huh?
So what are some
standout tracks?
Let me see. Let me go here. Photograph is dope.
Yeah.
The Cutoff is dope. KOD. Listen, when I tell you that this album does not miss a beat, I swear to you, every one of these things, it's a story. He's a storyteller. And I dig that. I dig that to the utmost. So I can tell you that you can listen to this thing from the intro all the way down to 1985. And 1985 is dope. So the album's just flames. And of course, no features. He got one feature on here. Kill Edward. And he even mentioned that. He was like,
Kill Edward, that's his
on here. I don't need to do it.
That's technically his alter ego.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I did not know that till I listened to another podcast.
And you know what? I was listening to it and the song said featuring, and I really didn't hear anybody else on the song. So once again,
ego. I didn't features. Yeah, I listened to a podcast and catch that.
Yeah.
Shout them out. Where's my 48? Because they broke that down. I missed it.
And so the album's flames. Get the album. If you ain't got the album, download it. If you ain't got it to download, buy it. If you can't buy it, listen to somebody else's. Album's dope. I give it 2 thumbs. Yeah. And I don't do that.
So would it be a 5 mic?
I would think it'd be a 5 mic. I think it'd be 5 mics. Really? I think it would. Because the beach ride. I mean, I was in the gym and the beach was like pre-workout for me. I was lifting to the beat and listen to the lyrics. And talking out loud was, oh, that shit hot.
What gym are you at now where you can do that?
I'll tell you what gym I go to.
I know, but I'm like,
ain't Planet Fitness.
No,
yeah, damn sure ain't that. The damn alarm go off on you.
Yeah, my gym has a room called the Rogue Room, specifically for dropping weights and screaming.
Oh yeah, you're allowed to drop it in my gym. I be hearing it all the time. I be dropping every now and then, make me feel good, even though I don't care about that shit.
I love it.
Slamming shit.
I love it. What I do.
Cool.
Yeah. But that's dope. Let's see what we got here.
Come on, moderator.
For highest streams. Did he tie Taylor? Oh, he beat Taylor out.
He beat Taylor. Yeah, ain't no tie.
He did beat Taylor out.
Beat it. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
Taylor.
Some good shit, man.
I heard she was going to release the whole Negro Spiritual album later on. And
shut the fuck up.
It's going to be super dope. Fire. You should see her when she sings
Lift Up Every Voices.
Yeah, some Mahalia Jackson songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next, then she gonna do La Bamba and shit like that.
Yeah, she gonna do a Spanish album.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
See,
so I know Sosa, you had something that you wanted to touch on, and I told you we were gonna wait before you to come in and get on this. We were talking about I don't think we talked about it in here, but we were talking amongst ourselves and we were hitting on the reclamation of land.
Yeah. So
you got to explain what's going on.
I got like ADHD with this issue because I can go in so many different directions and I don't know how to organize my thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let's start with the facts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The South African government is planning to reclaim their land from the Dutch, Swiss, white people, right? The farmers.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not talking about, farm with like 5 tomatoes. We're talking about big farms that produce a lot of
established budget. Right. Yeah. Income producing farms.
Yes. Yeah. So those are the facts. And they're still waiting on the vote from, it's not parliament, but whatever the fuck their government is.
Okay.
One of my issues with the article I read was there was a small blurb in there that says something about they're going to try to do what Zimbabwe did, which crippled their economy in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Just me saying that makes you think, well, they reclaimed the land and that's why their economy went to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
when you fact check.
Yeah.
When you fact check or you fucking read, not like these other motherfuckers, you realize, no, Mugabe did A, B, and C. Like he took Bob's land and gave it to Sosa, but Sosa don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm giving it to Sosa because he's like a cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Mugabe was doing the whole, I love you, I know you. Here, take this shit.
Yeah.
So that's, part of the reasons that, their economy collapsed.
Yeah.
Right. They're making it sound like, well, just because they took the land from white people, it's just going to go to shit.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm being paranoid. Maybe I misread it, but that's what I got from it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it. And the thing is, all you got to do now is if you're going to try this again, you just have to know who the farmers are there or who the native farmers are there and let them take over what's already being done. So it just has to be a better plan, a better plan established.
Right. Don't just make it sound like we're just going to give it to whoever and fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
What touched this off, what the reason I think why you posted it is because 12,000 South African white motherfuckers are petitioning Trump.
I tried to
bring their ass over here.
Yeah.
What? You motherfuckers can come over here, but we can't? Suck my dick.
Oh, goddamn.
How do you really feel, Sosa? Just let us know. Well, yeah, I mean if you're gonna treat everybody else,
he's already getting paid. So
yeah, you said what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you're a foreigner and you're trying to get over, and we're trying to stop foreigners from coming over here, then automatically that kind of stops you.
Right.
It kind of says, no, you can't do that because we're trying to keep foreigners out of here. Well, we're all foreigners, technically.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're going to do everybody one way, you have to make that good for everybody, every single person that has no nationality here in this great land of ours. So what do you do?
They want to ban Muslims. They want to ban this. They want to ban that. A white motherfucker walked in naked in the Waffle House and shot up the place.
Oh,
yeah, we're going to touch on this.
Who are we supposed to ban? Suck my dick.
And from what I understand, this guy, we're not even going to say his name because it's not worth bringing up, naming evil. But from what I understand, this guy here, man, he's been crazy for a long time.
Yeah, he's been
you see, at first,
and that's fine.
At first,
the first one who's been fucked up.
Yeah.
Everybody else just shot some shit up. This is the only one who legitimately is fucked up.
It's crazy.
Now
they let him get his guns back after an instance.
They gave all his guns back. And the way they made it sound at first, they were like he was a white supremacist. Okay, let's get him. But then they said he was at the White House in 2017 with 4 guns with him. Yep. So at that point, you got to start thinking he's not a white supremacist. He's just crazy.
Yeah, because the white supremacists ain't gonna have no guns around the White House because they boy there.
Maybe he was guarding them. Yeah, but you know, and then you know he did what he did. The guy saved him. Well, the guy stopped him, and he ran off. He thought he still had 2 guns with him. Caught him today, unhurt. Took him in. Had a gun with him.
Yo, he laid down. This is where I'm like, okay, you might be fucked up, but you ain't all the way fucked up. Because when the cops came up on him, he laid down so they could handcuff him.
Oh, wow.
Yo, I mean, come on, man. Whatever.
Nah, I still don't think he all there. Yeah.
Yo, no, he's not 12,000 South Africans are trying to come here. Whom fuck okay, see, like I said, I got ADHD about this shit. Yeah, I can go a bunch of different places.
Yeah. But he was naked at Waffle House though, wasn't he?
Yeah. And here's the thing. How the fuck you took him a whole day to track down? He's fucking naked. How many phone calls you get? This motherfucker naked walking down the street. I don't care. I don't know. Shoot up your churches, shoot up your schools, leave Waffle House alone.
What?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
I was at a loss when I started seeing those tweets.
Say it again.
I just said I was at a loss when I started seeing those tweets, and I'm like, please don't tell me something else going on. Just like I saw in like Toronto.
But see, that's the whole numbing of our society. Something like that can happen, and you're just like, oh, something else happened. Nobody's really touched by these mass shootings anymore. Everybody's kind of just going off on their own little escapade with the point. Well, please don't tell me he was black. Oh, don't tell me he was white. Oh, don't tell me it was at this place. Oh, don't be there. You forgetting that people are actually dying for nothing.
Yeah,
you know, and you don't even. You're not even. You're not even hurt by it anymore because like you kind of expect it.
Like I can say this. Like earlier this year in January, I took a trip to New York, and I actually went to the I guess you know where the World Trade Center like it stood to the museum, and it did.
That's gotta be
it's heavy. It's heavy. They got the beams there. They got like the fire trucks there that like beams fell on. They have people's shoes, cameras, hats, taxis, cars. It's a bunch of stuff, but it didn't hit me until I walked in the room and it has a picture of just all the people who died. And it's not just that. There's a thing that projects on the wall and says every person's name. I teared up and had to walk out. And I'm like, I didn't expect that, but it's so heavy. People think they live in this little bubble and nothing's going to happen to me, this, and that. One thing that's going on now, all this stuff is happening in these little small areas in the middle of nowhere in America. It's not just New York. It's not just DC. It's not just LA. It's not just Chicago. This was Nashville. We've had it in small little other places. Don't feel comfortable and not want to change anything, man. It can happen in your backyard. Bro.
Yeah.
And like go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that, like, being in New York and like not having anything like that happen around here and just being that close and seeing that, it fucked me up for a second. Like, I literally teared up, couldn't talk, and walked out. Like, it was so sober.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Exactly. Because I mean, it wasn't anything at that point. I remember because I was in college at that point. It wasn't anything special about that day.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it was nothing building up. There was nothing going on in that city. I don't think
day.
It was a regular
sunny day and down. Yeah, September. I was at USC. I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah. So I mean, we're sitting here in Columbia thinking that nothing like that can happen here, but there's probably somebody planning something here.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
Evil doesn't care where it is.
Yep.
Just as long as they can get something executed.
Yep.
That's true.
So
just hell.
I mean, I keep them
just down the road in Charleston for us while we say it. Just because it ain't Columbia, it was right down the road.
Holy shit, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it didn't hit me so just then, man. It can happen in your neighborhood, man.
And he was heading to Columbia. He had case churches in Columbia.
Yeah, just like him. He's technically from Columbia. He's from Lexington, and then his sister was going to AC Floyd. I think we addressed that in another episode. Her dumbass had guns in her car.
I don't realize that.
Yeah. She had to have transferred schools unless they have different parents. But AC Floyd is right behind the Dead Mall, whatever it's called. I always forget.
Richland,
Richland Fashion Mall.
Yeah, that's right behind there. Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, you try to go ahead and continue living life, and this is the part that does touch you. You try to go ahead and start living life, but then you go to these areas and there's things that you want to do. So in the back of your mind, you're like, "Holy shit, is this going to be where something happens?" You know, you'll go to the movies. Oh, I don't want to go on opening day.
Yeah, we all. What was that? Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises that happened?
Dark Knight.
Yeah. Like I remember that. Like
that guy was just an angry veteran.
No. That was that young dude, the weird dude.
Oh,
it wasn't a guy.
That was that guy with the red hair. Remember?
Okay. Yeah. I thought there was the one with an older guy who just got mad at somebody in the movie theater and
I think that may have happened. I can't even keep up. That's the sad part. I can't even keep up, man.
It's one of them.
Right.
Things.
How the
you got to stay vigilant. You can't be a hermit. You got to live your life.
Yeah.
You gotta keep doing what you do. And of course, everybody, some people can walk around with weapons, but everybody is sometimes is frowned upon. I don't think I can walk around with a weapon and just say it's to protect myself.
No,
I'm gonna end up being
trying to rob the joint. That's what they automatically think.
I bet you I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Why is that stereotype out there? Why can't I bear arms?
Because as hard as it is to believe, there are more people more dangerous than us in this world. But it is safer just to pin all of the anger and all of the hatred on one person or on one group. That way you can keep an eye on them. Nobody wants to have to look at every single person. It's easier to look at a minority than it is a majority.
Yeah, corral them.
Fucking right. We're easy to pick out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep something on me though.
Any race, but Jesus Christ, I just don't understand why we look at certain groups a certain way. I don't look at an Indian, an Arab, or anybody in a way like, oh, I fear them. At no point, no matter all the stuff that's happened, what people say that's happened, like I don't ever have these thoughts in my mind. But yet, when I turn on the TV, people just make it seem like they're all trying to blow up planes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if they really wanted to get us, they'd have got us.
Got us, thank you. Same thing goes with us, black people. If
we really wanted to fuck y'all motherfuckers up, we'd have fucked y'all up a long time ago.
Man,
I'll tell you, man.
We just trying to stack this bread and be like y'all right now. That's it.
I had to tell somebody before. I was like, listen, when the average black person goes home at the end of the day, we ain't thinking about nobody. Know how much we hate anybody. We ain't thinking about guess what the Asians did today, or guess what the white folks did today. Some of us are, but not a lot of us. We worrying about the next day. We worrying about our kids growing up, being good. We worrying about protecting our homes. We're worrying about our relationships and random shit like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You just change the last name or change the complexion. It's all the same shit.
Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah. Some people think that other races have this agenda and they all know each other and they're all home planning shit, and they're not.
We all in the same damn bowl. But
yeah. I gotta live here just like you gotta live here.
People playing us against each other, and some people will never understand that. They'll put you on the side, so you'll fight me just so you can keep your gun. And I'm like, all you're doing is making another person rich by buying all of them, right?
I mean,
that ain't you.
Exactly. That's why some of these people. That's why some of these mass shooters, you never see them twice, because they're probably working for the people that want you to buy the guns. You'll probably never see this dude who did the Waffle House shooting again. And I guarantee you he had an AR-15. Let me see what kind of gun this dude had.
It was an assault rifle.
Yeah.
It was an assault rifle.
Yeah, of course.
And there's a problem right there, because that gives the, I don't want to say gun supporters, because I'm a gun supporter, but I'm not a radical. I'm not a radical.
You don't have a bazooka or anything in your house.
Nah.
Yeah.
No. I want one, but it's not a necessity. But like the radical ones, they're saying, well, see, this is a prime example of gun laws don't mean shit. Criminals gonna get them anyway. We're not saying don't have gun law. We're saying there should be a bigger punishment. We're saying there should be more.
To be honest with you, this is a perfect example of why we should have stronger gun laws, because they took his guns from him, and because the laws protected him, they gave them back.
Yes.
So
it's like somebody needs to answer for this.
Yes, sir.
The kid from Sandy Hook, that wasn't his shit. That was his mother's shit. The fuck is his mother doing with an AR? She looked like the librarian. Fuck out of here.
I like to shoot. I just love to shoot. Well,
anyway,
that's it.
Fuck all of them.
And if y'all haven't noticed, you feel like we always end up on the gun thing because something keeps happening.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. When did Parkland happen?
Parkland?
A month ago? 2 months ago?
Pretty much like a month or two.
What have we had since then? We've had at least 3 incidents.
Yeah. And just like hell, just in October, we were in Vegas. It was the not even a week after, it was the week of that Vegas shooting. That's the crazy part.
Like, yes, we had the Vegas, and then we had Parkland.
That was only 6-7 months ago.
Yo, I mean, come on, man. Something's got to give.
Yeah, I feel like we're always touching this subject because shit is there.
Well, to be honest with you, I really don't think there's an answer.
I think we've digged
there's a what?
All too deep.
I don't think there's an answer. Yeah, I mean, we've protected gun rights. We protected the people who want to do harm. There is no protection for the people who can save the people. So I mean, it's kind of like we're just in this rabbit hole, and it's just got to happen until people get tired of killing each other.
Something's gonna have to give. And then I mentioned today, Yeti pulled their endorsement of NRA. All of them motherfuckers like, well, guess I ain't buying Yeti no more.
Okay.
Them motherfuckers hot.
Like, what did I say? I said us black people gonna be on it like how we stole polo.
Yeah, yeah, and they're gonna be dumb and destroy these $150 Yeti coolers, and I'm gonna be like, hey, don't throw that away. Just let me have it.
Right.
You ain't never lying.
Let me have it. That way you get rid of it. It ain't in your house. You ain't gotta worry about it no more. I'll take that Yeti cooler.
And Pelican came back and said, if you buy a Pelican, we'll donate $10 from your purchase to the NRA, plus give you something else.
Man, fuck out of here.
Capitalism.
Yo.
I can't be mad at them. Man. I can't be mad at them. Capitalism. They probably don't agree with it anyway, but they got to hit that red line at the
end dollar because they know there's an audience that has been vacated. So it's like, oh,
right.
We can get this crowd, and that's money. They gonna
like
from last.
Toys R Us went out of business, but KB said, "Hey, we got it."
Same thing. Yeah.
And that was genius. They waited for that shit. They knew it was happening
because they know they can do it like little small pop-up type things and murk because they know that stuff is a high markup. Oh, they're gonna murk it.
Before any, and I know we kind of switching topics, but I know before any big business is about to go belly up, there's at least a year other businesses know that they're folding. So they have this they have this long time to create this business marketing plan. So when it does happen, they don't skip a beat.
Yeah. That's just like I was reading about Bed Bath & Beyond isn't doing very well right now. And I know somebody's just
they can't go out of business.
Everybody's just like, dang, must be all those 20% coupons. And I'm like, man.
Must be the shit don't match in the store. You can't find nothing.
Yeah, dog, it's too much stuff in that store. Yeah. Like it's all on top of each other. But the thing is, it's never like messy or anything. It's just too much stuff.
Can't find you.
Yeah.
You got irons beside like wash rags and pots beside vacuums and shit. And then this random as seen on TV thing that's just in the middle of the store. I can't find nothing in Bed Bath & Beyond.
There's gonna be places that expand their linens and small appliances. Watch. Places gonna expand with that stuff. You're gonna walk into Bilo and you be like,
is that a Roomba? You selling Roomba stuff? I can buy a Roomba and a watermelon in the same place.
Nigga, I can get this Shark vacuum and this Roomba for my lazy ass. Okay. Shit.
Absolutely. But see, the thing is, when big
Roomba now,
they're gonna be merchandising the toasters right next to the bread and shit.
Exactly. Oh, what? That's genius. Genius. But you already see it. You already see it. Grocery stores, they're starting to carry little things. Why
are you playing? I'm saying that Kroger has huge aisles with that stuff. Like, shoot, I walked in there and I was like, y'all freaking like Keurigs. They have like every one, and plus I've never seen before.
Because they already know. And then the thing is, these big companies, these big businesses carry all these name brand things. These name brand companies have to know that this business is going out. So they have to market their items themselves.
And the thing is, they're not really losing anything because those manufacturers got to have somewhere to send that stuff. So it's like if they can grab the market, cool. If not, they're not really losing too much.
You're right. So make a good point.
So you might be right. Bed Bath & Beyond might be about to go out of business.
Yeah.
You know who's gonna be hurting?
Who?
People who getting married because them gift cards ain't coming in.
Man, who you telling? Everybody buy a Bed Bath & Beyond gift card. I done bought a couple of them in my adult years for some people. A good amount. Probably 5, 6, 7 of them.
People gonna be getting Nike gift cards and buy some sneakers.
I'm about that. That 25, 30% off sale prices. I'm about that life.
But things like that, when companies go out of business, you got to wonder where their things are marketed. Like when Sharper Image went out of business. You know, that was stuff.
Nobody ever bought anything in there.
Yeah, they didn't. I just went in there and played.
I did.
Stuff and left.
Why?
What did you get out of Sharper Image?
Fucking think of like the dumbest shit that they had. A Coke bottle humidifier. They had all kind of weird shit.
Yeah, for
real. Was all like $500. You couldn't buy nothing out of it.
$500.
Yeah, but back then I had money
surplus for like $120 probably.
Yeah.
Yo, they had like the dumbest shit, and I bought it.
It was the greatest as seen on TV store you've ever been on in your life.
It's like Brookstone.
Yeah, same.
Is that still around?
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I was still around. Oh, yeah, well, they're doing something right.
So that's what I'm saying.
It was like Sky Mall.
Oh yeah. The little
so when places like that go out of business, where are their items being marketed? Who's selling their stuff? Because most of these companies depended on like Sharper Image and Brookstone and Sky Mall and things like that, just to keep their head above water. But if nobody's holding their things anymore, then what are you doing? Where you buying my shit? Where's my foot bath that plays Pandora?
There you go. See what I'm saying? Shit like that.
If I see that on the store, somebody stole that shit and I'm suing because that was my idea first.
Nope.
But yeah, like I said, I went to the grocery store the other day and they had like a whole aisle of just like crock pots and dishware and all this stuff that they never carried before. So somebody's about to go out of business. And these other companies are taking notice. And it might be Walmart knows.
Yeah, but
Speaking of
Walmart
crock
closing all
pots.
these stores in the middle of nowhere and killing communities, but that's neither here nor there.
Walmart is the biggest mosquito you ever seen in your life, boy. They be sucking the lifeblood out of small business.
And then
Man.
only you, once they had picked up that money and left, once they see there's nothing left, they out. They did that.
I've never seen a closed Walmart before.
Fairfield. What, Fairfield? What's in Fairfield? What town is in Fairfield County? Yeah, but whatever is over there, yeah, that's where it happened. Yeah, they built a Walmart out there. I remember about 5, 6, 7 years ago, they were all happy. Next thing you know, that sucker closed this past year.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah. So their closest Walmart might be the Killian Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. Might be something else in another town, but that might be the closest. Unless Chester has one. I don't know if Chester's closer or not.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we just
Speaking of, sorry. Go ahead.
No, what were you about to say?
I thought you were about to say something.
Oh yeah, ADHD again.
All right, Kendrick.
The Spanish got in the way.
Oh, y'all talking about crock pots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what's it called?
This is a
Mississippi
random
roast.
podcast.
You could do a Mississippi roast recipe in a crock pot. That shit right there, motherfucker.
Nobody knows what that is. That's very domestic of you, sir.
We from South Carolina, B.
Oh, Mississippi roast.
Mississippi. That's
Hey,
some northern
man,
shit.
that's where I got it
Mississippi
from.
roast.
I got the recipe from somebody from South Carolina.
Do you call your macaroni
Anyway,
baked?
check Mississippi roast when you get a chance.
Big mac and cheese. Sophisticated ass.
No, baked macaroni casserole.
Big mac. You put bacon in your shit.
Gouda.
No, like green beans in my macaroni.
All right, get the fuck out.
I still wipe my dick on the towel display.
Wait
a minute.
Please cut that out.
Yeah, we lost the viewer when you said that shit just now. Somebody was like, nope, wrong podcast. Click. Shit went back down to 1 just now.
Oh my god.
Hey, you talking about the towel display everybody has in there? What do you? Hey, when you go to somebody else's house and they have that like real pretty towel on the wall,
I do not touch it.
Can you hear me?
Touch it. Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I hear you.
You do? You mess with it?
I can't hear you.
I said when you go to somebody's house and they have that real pretty towel on the wall.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, so it's not that. I'm saying what the fuck. I use it to dry my hands with, even though I know you're not supposed to touch it.
Yeah, you a jackass.
What about
So, hey, if I've ever been to your house and you had a pretty towel on the wall, and I went and used the bathroom, I dried my hands on your pretty towel. Should have.
You ain't had not at my house.
Should have had that brawny.
Hell yeah, you should have had something on the table.
I take the displays down when people come over.
You said
do you?
What?
He takes the displays down.
I take the displays down when people come over.
What displays?
Like the pretty towel.
I got you.
Fitting it up.
Nothing bothers me more when somebody have that dried up soap dish in their damn bathroom when you go in there. I'm like, yo, you didn't know I was supposed to be over here? Like, what is this? And who does that? Who does not have liquid soap?
Anyway.
I'm not
2018.
I'm not using that. I'm gonna wash my hands with water that day, or I'm gonna come to your sink in the kitchen.
Well, I think what that is everybody's a germaphobe now because everything makes you sick.
Yeah.
So I wash my hands several times, and especially if I'm at somebody else's house, I wash my hands several times.
Yeah, I wash
since I know that certain people don't wash their food before they cook it, I don't eat at nobody's houses anymore.
What the fuck is up with this
internet? I saw a clip about that. They said they were on this TV show.
And these wash your meat?
No, oh god, so white people. They said they came up with this invention so you can grab the meat out of the package and put it into the pan.
Bruh.
And all the black people look like you don't wash the meat.
Bruh, if I ever find out somebody did that shit and I ate that food, I'ma whoop they ass. Like, if you're a female, I'ma find your man and whoop his ass. Because that's nasty. Nobody does that. That's nasty. You gotta watch the food.
Nobody.
You didn't see that, Sosa? It's like these seasoned pieces of paper where you don't even have to touch the chicken. You just like plop it down on the paper and wrap it up and then take it off, and the season's on there like a sticker. And you just pop it in the oven. Oh.
Do they clean the chicken?
No. That's our point.
No, and that's
okay. I was having technical.
All our parents, grandmas, everybody looking at us like, what? Like they would probably slap the hell out of us if we ever ended up with somebody did that.
I wash my rice before I cook it, and you talking about taking chicken straight out the pack? Man, I wish you would not wash something before I eat it.
Man, I hate the smell of hot dog water, let alone.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead. Sosa's wrapping his mind around this not washing the chicken thing. Go ahead.
They don't wash the chicken.
No.
Yeah, no, not at all.
They don't pull the fat off of the chicken.
Nah, man. That's the juicy part.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just fucking.
Because people have this weird idea that heat kills germs and it's okay.
My thing is, it's still going to taste some type of way. Heat don't taste the doesn't take away the taste of like that ain't supposed to be there.
Exactly.
I mean, I get heat supposed to do this, but
chicken's one of those tricky things, man. Clean that off.
No.
Yeah, chicken, clean that off. Chicken is one of those things like you got to cook it by itself. Don't let nothing touch it because if you touch, like, let's say your fork with the raw chicken and put it in something else, you can fuck around and be in the hospital.
Yeah,
chicken, you can't.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with these people? That's why they're shooting up schools.
Salmonella poisoning going to the end.
Oh, I'm dying. I'm gonna kill everybody. Shouldn't eat that goddamn chicken.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with you.
You can't eat everybody's house. We used to have potlucks at the call center, and people would bring food that you would look at twice, 3 times, like, no. And then they admit that they say something silly like, "My cat helped me cook."
Let's.
You did what?
No,
you did.
See, this is why I always look at people jackets and stuff like that, or they clothes to see if they have like dog or cat hair. Because some people have dogs and stuff like that, and they don't have it like that. So they keep it clean, or they stay in a room or something. You have those other people, dog, cat be everywhere all the time.
Oh
yeah, all on the counters in the kitchen, kissing them on the mouth. Before they brought the food to the thing, they done pet their cat and played with it, and then put the food in the dish.
Just a member of the family.
And now, don't get me wrong, I don't want everybody to think I'm being racist and saying that it's just white folk, because I know some black folk that got the same issue.
Yo, so
your cat is not your child. Quit saying my baby, my boo,
hey,
my
Brian, baby. You got to tell them about our trip to Twin Peaks.
Oh my God!
To where?
Twin Peaks. We didn't tell you
where?
This? Twin Peaks.
No, market was.
What happened?
Marcus wasn't there. But go ahead.
All right, so we go. We probably shouldn't have said the name of the restaurant on the podcast, but anyway, it's done.
Wait,
who cares?
I'm still having issues with my internet, so it might go in and out. But go ahead.
Okay, so we go to Twin Peaks,
and I'll hear it later.
We're having a good time, eating, playing, just having fun, talking to people and everything. And all of a sudden, a worker that is in plain clothes at this point comes in and then leaves, and it comes back in with a puppy. Okay. So she comes in with the puppy and she's walking around the restaurant. Yeah. And she's walking around the restaurant. It's bad, but it's not. We're okay. She hadn't done anything yet.
Every black person got their eye on her.
Yeah, we watching her. And we know where the kitchen at too. So we watching her and then watching the kitchen. So she goes over to the kitchen and stands by the door. And then we're watching her double time at that point.
It's about 11, 12 black people between like 3-4 tables looking. Yeah.
Yeah. Like none of us know each other, but we all got that look. We all looking at each other like she better not walk in that kitchen. So at some point, I take my eyes off her for 2 seconds and I look up. And she makes a movement and the doors to the kitchen are flapping. Like she went in there and then came out. So I look at the table across from us. I was like, did she go in that kitchen? And they're like, I think she went in that kitchen. And before anybody else can say anything, the table behind us goes off. Oh, I know you didn't go in that kitchen with that dog. You nasty. This restaurant nasty. I don't want to pay for nothing. And they're arguing back and forth. Now, it would have just been arguing had the employee not responded. But she decided to respond. And her response was, you need to get your life.
And that wasn't a small lady. And she was a small girl.
Yeah. Yeah, and everybody's seen The Color Purple. It was that moment when the dude closed the piano. It was like, oh, time to go.
Check.
We already had our food, so we're fine.
I tapped on that waitress like, but we get your manager.
Exactly. So the girl with the dog leaves, but the manager comes over. And she's like looking afraid, like she's trying to think of her reasoning for letting this go on. So they're going on back and forth. And then the manager is taking up for the girl, like, it might, what do they call the dogs? It might be a what?
Talking to me?
Service dog?
Yeah, service dog. Yeah. It might be a service dog. We can't really ask employees, or we really can't ask anybody if it's a service dog or not. And the girl was like, the dog had no smock on. There was nothing indicating that this was a service dog and it's a puppy.
Right.
Yeah. So they're going back and forth, and the manager's not making anything better. And she says something stupid like, the girl's going through a lot, so the dog is keeping her comfort, is helping her out. So it is a service dog. So they come to people's food. They get up. They don't pay for anything. Like their appetizers are still on the table. I was about to get them cheese balls too. Their locals looking good.
Yo, those cheese balls is dope, man. They good.
Yeah.
But they leave. Now we don't see anything else because we're way in the back of the restaurant. So after we eat and drink and have a good time, we leave, and the cops are standing outside because they're usually outside there anyway. And he said that girl came out there and rose hell. She knocked the menus off the table. She threw the business cards all over the place. She was pushing tables. So she's banned. But she has a gift certificate. So how does she use the gift certificate now? But see, that goes with the whole thing we're talking about. You can't have animals around people's food. Yeah. Nobody thinks that's okay.
Not at all, bro. For all those black people to sync up, like the Wonder Twins, and look at each other like,
exactly.
Go to that kitchen. We all had that thought in that
look. We may not talk to each other all the time, but let something messed up be going on. We will identify real quick. Because we was just looking, you see that? Yeah, I saw that. You saw that? You saw that, right? Okay. She better not go in that kitchen. Because I said, I was like,
went in the fucking
kitchen. Yeah, I was like, if she go in that kitchen, everybody food free.
Too bad we had already ate.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't even know if she went in. I just looked down.
I think she just went down that little path, but she didn't go in and under the door. She just out of the way. But they didn't see her, but they were safe to assume. I understand.
Yeah. Because that's nasty. You don't know who's allergic to a dog. You don't know what issues somebody had with animals in the past. And you're just kind of walking. You know how low the tables are in the back of that restaurant. You're just kind of walking over everybody with this dog.
Mm-hmm.
So that was enough. And I tried to turn my camera on my phone, but it wouldn't come on. So but you can't be too careful.
I don't know why. I don't know why I wasn't there. I wish I would have been there.
You said you were coming, but you never did. That was the night you said, "Oh, y'all going out? I'm down." So, you are the worst. You are the absolute worst.
I try not to be, but
you know what? Yeah. You know what, Sosa? It's okay. If you were one of those people that would do it and like piss everybody off with it, it'd be cool. But it's cool. We
just don't be the person who orchestrates something and then don't show up their own event. Yeah. So I'm cool. I'm fine. I've seen that a couple times.
But I mean, I go more than I stay.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, Yeah, he'll come, but he'll stay for like 45
I'm
minutes.
having
He thought he was having technical difficulties. We got quiet.
Yeah, he'll come, but he'll like leave after his drink. All right, I'm out. Damn, bro, ain't nobody drunk yet.
No, what are you talking about?
You leave early all the time.
I've had my blackout moments.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, you still when you drunk, so we don't need you around too much.
Nah, but if I was there at Twin Peaks at night and I was drunk, oh my God.
We would all been eating cheese balls at the table.
Hell yeah.
That would have
Would have had lifetime
free
certificates.
Yeah, they didn't even touch that food. I was looking at that. I'm like,
they actually brought their food out later. Remember they brought the 2 plates of food?
Yeah, I almost went like,
you can't throw it away. I mean, I mean, I ain't gonna pay for it, but I'll take it.
Thank you.
Yo, I'm not shitting on nobody's culture. But I had the opportunity to eat at an Iraqi family's house one time. And they're real traditional. So you sit in the table, you sit around, you know, it's a long table, and you're sitting there, and they bring out the bowls of food, and you got your little plate, no utensils.
Oh yeah.
You reach in and put the food with your hand, and put the food on. They had an uncle come from over there. He was just nasty with it. He ate it and threw it down and put his hand. Motherfucker double dipped the chip, man.
Well,
I gotta go.
Yeah, but I bet you they never get sick like us.
Well, I had a friend, and this is cool because it's cultural stuff, and people don't take germs as seriously as everybody else, so people don't even think about it. I had a friend that was from Eritrea, Africa, and we went over there one time, and they said, "Hey, we got something just cooked. Y'all want to eat?" So it was me and my other homeboy, and both of us was American. And it was like this plate of just it looked like pulled pork and just bread. Like big things of bread, and they took the bread and folded it with their fingers and scooped it out and ate it. You know, so I mean, it's a cultural thing. That was the hottest shit I ever ate in my life. But yeah,
I'm just saying, some shit I'm not gonna get used to.
You have to eventually when we all in the zombie apocalypse and gotta fend for ourselves.
Why are you doing that shit?
Bro, it's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
I'm gunning for like a certain group of people off the top.
Crazy, bro.
I'm gonna go to Amazon, call the factory and bed up there because they got everything that you can survive for over 50 years over in that Amazon plant.
50? Probably. Shit. All the Tide Pods you can eat.
Yo, they exaggerated that shit, man. They ain't no fucking way, man.
Well, I did hear from a kid that said the Tide Pod thing, and it was a kid that we were like the age of the kids that we were blaming for doing the shit. What they're saying is that the Tide Pod eating thing was an internet hoax, and nobody was really eating them.
Somebody did.
So we need to stop blaming millennials for doing dumb stuff like that. But you're doing it, and now my Tide Pods are in protective casing at grocery stores where I got to go up to the counter and ask somebody to unlock the shits because y'all don't know how not to eat something shit, that's colorful. At first it was methamphetamine. Was it methamphetamines?
Yeah. You gotta go to the pharmacy counter and they gotta scan your ID or your
exactly. So I can't even buy cold syrup because people want to get high, and now I can't wash my dishes because somebody want to eat shit.
Yeah, that happened to me years ago because I had to take Claritin D, the decongestant. You know, that's like the Sudafed. Evidently, I think I lost one pill, so I went to I went to the pharmacy to get some more. They said you gotta wait a day
because you had one pill left.
They count the days off like that, and I'm like, just because these motherfuckers making meth and doing this shit out here, I'm gonna be out here with the red eyes and snotty. Okay, Jesus, like
in Colombia.
Yeah, in Colombia, in the heat, in the heart of spring, dying.
Oh shit. Hey, so Man, I did way too much of that stuff as a kid. So
what?
Can we touch on one thing before I leave?
Yeah.
Can we touch on how happy Melania, whatever the fuck her name is?
Good
Trump.
topic. Trump.
Can we touch on that?
Oh, how Obama made her smile.
Yo.
Bro, she was smiling the whole day. And of course, it was a funeral. So, you know, God, you know, protect the dead. And, you know, I hope she's resting peacefully. But yeah, and I hate to politicize. Somebody said, oh, y'all just want to politicize this latest death. Melania looked like she had a weight lifted.
Yeah, I feel like they probably all welcomed her in. And like, you ever notice like that group of them, like they all get along. Like Bush, Clinton, and Obama and all of them, they get along.
Yeah.
And like, I think they probably made her feel welcome. And it's like, this person didn't even come. And it's like, I know she probably was happy he didn't come. Yeah. And it's like, dang. This is what it's supposed to feel like.
She probably did that that last minute thing you do when you really don't want somebody with you. Like, you sure you want to go? Okay, bye.
We've all done that before.
Yeah, she looked like she was just light and airy, and
I can't hear shit.
And
his computer's messing up.
Oh yeah, but
because they didn't pay the bill.
Geek Squad, but I didn't do it. Renew 24/7.
Yeah,
but yeah, you're right, man. Like every little picture, a clip, dog, you could see it. She was glowing. Can you hear us?
Nah.
But he said nah.
I don't know. Something with the. I'm just happy that she was. It was. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what y'all said, but I was.
Oh.
But there's a delay.
I got you.
So, Bush Senior looked like Mermaid Man as an old man.
Nope. Nope. He's in a hospital now, Sosa.
Oh, God bless the dead. He looked like he did. So
I don't even know what you said. I had to rip my headphones out for a second.
So anyway, just the fact that this dude said, I'm not going to show up to the funeral because I don't want to be a distraction. And ends up going golfing. And she's just like, I don't have a lot of respect for her, but I guess I respect her hustle. But just the look on her face when she was just sitting there talking to Obama was just like, wow.
They got a couple of pictures with her just smiling from ear to ear.
Right. And it's not like she wasn't smiling like, oh, I want to dick. She was like, oh, what a charming man.
No.
What did you just say?
I don't.
Rich will be back next week. Social this week.
We need some stability in this house.
Oh my God.
I don't. What was the right way to say that? I don't understand.
No, I never thought about that though.
You think you need to say it? We just lost our last viewer.
Oh God.
But yeah, man. We dug it, but the other side hated it because they don't want us to know or feel like this guy is not a piece of shit. But no, they hated the fact that she was smiling. And we saw it.
They was, man. I mean, come on. How do you not know there's discord in the White House? I don't.
Oh, that's not. There's no
difficulties.
So there's
trying to behave.
It's just we're not used to a real leader.
You're gonna have to fucking. I'm gonna watch this shit tomorrow because I don't know what the fuck y'all saying.
Jonathan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Oh, yeah.
I said Discord and the internet fucked up. Like, you're not supposed to talk like that. What the fuck?
You military, we're not.
You didn't say that.
You can't be talking about your boss. You didn't hear that either? But anyway. Yeah. I'm happy that never mind. I don't know. She looked like she was enjoying herself.
It was just nice to see her genuinely smile. That's my whole thing.
Yeah. I think she caught a bad rap when she signed up for this whole thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well,
and I don't think she signed up for any of this at all. She signed up for the fame and stuff, but she didn't sign up for this fool to run for president. I know she. I don't want that.
I don't feel sorry for anybody that signed up for the fame. Some stupid shit has to come with it. I feel sorry that she made a stupid judgment in the sugar daddy.
Yeah.
She just, I mean, come on, man. This motherfucker ain't been. If you look at Home Alone, what was it, 2? That motherfucker wasn't orange then. I don't know. I'm rambling. But anyway, I was just happy that, it was nice to see a genuine smile. Not no fake Hollywood shit, whatever they do.
This just shows we wanted something positive to come out the damn White House. And it's like, dude, we're at 1 year and 4 months, and it's like nothing. Like it's nothing to go, man, they're doing a good job. Man, that was a good moment. That's the only thing we really had so far.
If anything, I believe some of us are mature enough. If anything happened that would benefit the average person, or if anything was passed that would help us in the future, then we'd admit it. Or we'd say it. We'd point it out and we'd bring it to the forefront. Yo, he did a good job with this, blah, 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 blah. But at this point, he had
some good half moments, and then he reneged on them.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who will give you. He'll like open the door a little bit, like, I got something good for you, and then slam it in your face.
Yep.
All right. Like I said, we're of mature enough level to know if something's good happening, we'll point it out. I'm not too stuck on myself to not admit that something good happened. Now the other side will not eat crow.
Nope.
They refuse to eat that crow. Eat that shit.
That crow gonna eat them soon.
Feed that.
No, that crow gonna eat them.
Crazy.
Yeah. But anyway, that's enough of 45.
Oh, we weren't even talking about him. I was just wondering, like I said, just the way that I wish I could hear what that conversation was about. That's all. And it was fake.
He was probably making jokes like, you happy to be out of the house, ain't you?
Right.
Why does that sound like
Oh, it's home. Time to go home.
You ain't shit.
Y'all follow anything with Coachella? Y'all care about that shit?
I saw.
You talking about this weekend's or last weekend's performances?
Regardless, just the whole festival.
I just saw people go Goo Goo Gaga for Beyonce, and I heard that, of course, the same people performed the next weekend. They said her and Solange like fell, but were laughing and they got back up. And their little dance off thing they do. Other than that, people said like they shut it down. Other than that, I haven't heard much about anybody else.
You said Dave.
Dave?
Oh, I thought you said Dave shut it down.
Oh, I said they.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I haven't heard too much about it. I just heard about them. That's it.
I just saw some videos. I saw Rihanna smoking weed in the audience.
I mean, that's what she does, though. I mean,
she's so bad.
Yes, she is.
Bad.
Yeah, I'll give you that. No, okay. I don't know. I saw something that was really nice, but I can never be that person because, so Jay-Z, he's big, obviously. And he gave Cardi a belly rub. And it seemed like a sincere, genuine gesture.
Yeah.
I thought, I would love to be like that kind of, person. But fuck people, man.
Damn.
I'm just so pessimistic now. I don't know what.
I think
everything that's going on.
I think he's at a good place in his life, man. You got to think about it.
Exactly.
Like we it's weird that they let us in so much in their life when they really don't have to. And people are invested in it. Like you had the Lemonade, you had his album. It's like, yo, he really was out here doing what he wasn't supposed to do, and like he was that vulnerable to put it out there. And like I think because he got his woman and she's down from him and took him back, and I think he's at a good spot right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
because he's out here doing these interviews and stuff, he seems comfortable now. Not comfortable as in like everything's okay, but like in his own life,
Right. That's what I mean. Like he won.
Correct.
You won, motherfucker. You won.
Correct.
And he's sitting here talking to someone who doesn't make a tenth of what he does, and he's giving her.
Oh, he's letting her shine.
The mother treat.
And a lot of these people don't.
I'm happy for you.
And a lot of these guys will never let their woman be out there like that at that level when they know they're an icon themselves. But he's like, it's whatever. That's my queen.
Right.
He looks at it that way.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
especially to walk around with that afro.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he look hurt, man.
Zero fucks because he walking around with that nappy hair. Jay always kept a clean line.
Jay said, these kids running me absolutely fool. You get time to get a haircut with 2 babies.
Mm-hmm.
I say fuck people, but I would love to be in that comfortable place all around. But even if I was, I don't know if I would be like that. I don't know. I'm a dickhead. Whatever.
Yeah, you gotta be skeptical of people sometimes. Can't let everybody in. But anyway, have we covered everything?
The wrap up.
Cover?
Yeah, the wrap up.
J. Cole.
Yeah. Number 1 album 2018.
Okay. We'll see.
Big things. Yeah. And it's funny, even though we got a dickhead in the White House and he, all these people trying to stop shit, we're still shining.
What you mean?
As far as the minorities?
Oh, yeah.
Kendrick won
on another level right now.
Yeah.
And we was going to talk about images of minority men in media.
Mm-hmm. We're looking good right now. We're looking real good. And, there's a lot of people. There are a lot of people that just won't let men win. A lot of feminist people out there just think that we're always going to be the scum of the earth. We're not getting. I don't think that men are getting the support that we need or deserve because we're always looked at as mouth breeders and rapists and we're the thugs and all this blah blah blah. So I think we get a bad rap a lot, but some of us are really good people.
I just think some
that goes back to the whole generalization thing, and everybody needs to stop that shit.
Yeah,
because I'm not. If you look at the neighborhood I grew up in, I don't even look like. I mean, I don't even act like them. I don't even talk like them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't say, from the 400 block of blah blah blah, he just like them. No, I'm not. I think just the whole generalization thing. Just everybody need to stop that shit.
I think everybody has the potential to do great things. And all you're hearing is you kind of adopt that stereotype. So we're kind of making who we're creating, who we're saying people are. We're kind of creating that, Because when you have people saying that all you're going to be is a bunch of thugs, all you're going to do is rapists, all you're going to be is aggressive. If we think that that's all we're supposed to be, people are impressionable. Kids are impressionable. Then we're going to adopt it, and that's what they're going to be.
That's very much so true.
What does a feminist do when they have a boy?
They dress him up as a girl and tell him he doesn't have a sexual identity.
Huh?
I ain't following y'all.
I didn't hear it. I don't know.
I said they dress him up as a girl and tell him he doesn't have a sexual identity.
That's fucked up.
I ain't touching that.
I ain't fucking with you.
It's a thing. That's what's happening.
I just know in our community is so, I'd say, spread out. It's just, I don't know. Because George Lopez represents Mexicans. He don't represent South Americans. But we have to look at him because he's Hispanic, Latino, whatever.
Yeah. Well,
but his show was about a man working in a factory. What'd you say? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna listen to this shit and I'm gonna give a 5-minute fucking YouTube to respond to you because I can't.
That was so random.
Hey,
I said you got Edward James almost.
No, because he got potholes in his face. No. He's the Mexican Mario Van Peebles.
Oh wow!
I was talking about Mario Van Peebles today. Don't you sully the good name of Mario Van Peebles? Solo forever.
Why he had to be the coolest dude in every fucking movie?
That was the first black superhero. Solo.
No, it wasn't.
Solo was greatness.
No.
All right, fellas. All right,
we touched everything.
Yeah, before I start rambling, because I'm tired and I got a headache.
Too late.
And fuck this shit.
All right, well, we're going to pick up next week. Of course, Rich will be with us, and we'll have more topics, more things to talk about. Hopefully, you guys having them.
We'll be back on Tuesday.
Why?
The movie, nigga.
Oh,
the movie, motherfucker.
Shit, we gotta watch the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking right, we gotta watch the movie.
I gotta figure out my schedule to see the movie. I'll figure.
Damn, I hadn't even bought my ticket yet. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna come back with the movie, and then we'll tell y'all everything about it and spoil it for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go see it Tuesday. To be honest with you.
So watch this shit.
Yeah.
You don't say spoiler alert.
Yeah. All right. Well, excuse me. For Brian, for Izzo, for Sosa, for Rich not here. Thank you for having us as company, and we will see you next week. Peace.